Could you survive a day without leaning on the opinions of others, relying solely on your inner voice? That's a world Ralph Waldo Emerson envisioned. A philosopher, a poet, a leader of the Transcendentalist movement, Emerson championed the concept of self-reliance, urging individuals to trust their instincts and intuition. He believed in the profound power of the individual and the divine spark within each of us. Emerson was a man ahead of his time, urging the world to listen to their inner selves. Born in Boston, Massachusetts on May 25, 1803, Emerson was destined for a life of thought and reflection. Son of a Unitarian minister, he grew up in an environment that valued education, leading him to Harvard at the tender age of 14. This formative period stirred in Emerson a deep love for intellectual pursuit. However, his life wasn't just a bed of academic roses. He felt the sting of sorrow early on, losing his father when he was just 8. Later in his 20s, he would lose his young wife, Ellen, to tuberculosis. These personal tragedies profoundly affected Emerson, causing him to question his religious beliefs and ultimately to resign from his role as a Unitarian minister. But it was this questioning, this introspection, that sowed the seeds of the philosophy Emerson would come to embody. His early life, filled with both joy and sorrow, shaped the philosopher we know him as today. Emerson's philosophy took a new turn when he helped initiate the Transcendentalist movement. This intellectual movement, born in the early 19th century, sought to transcend traditional thinking, emphasizing the inherent goodness of humans and nature. It was a call to individuals to trust their intuition over institutional doctrines. Emerson was a key figure in this movement, his lectures and essays serving as manifestos for the new thought. His essay, Nature, written in 1836, is considered the Transcendentalist movement's cornerstone. In it, Emerson expressed the belief that everything in our world, even a blade of grass, is a microcosm of the universe. His words were a bold challenge to the prevailing thought of his day, and a call to celebrate the relationship between the human soul and the natural world. Emerson's work with the Transcendentalists left a permanent mark on American philosophy, influencing generations of thinkers to trust their own experiences over societal conventions. Emerson's philosophy of self-reliance and individualism continues to resonate today. His words, etched into the fabric of American culture, have shaped the way we perceive ourselves and our place in the world. Emerson challenged us to trust our own instincts, to forge our own path. "Trust thyself," he said. "Every heart vibrates to that iron string." Emerson's influence extends beyond philosophy into literature as well. His essays and lectures have become seminal texts in American literature, studied and admired for their eloquence and depth of thought. His writings, rich with metaphor and imbued with a love of nature, have inspired countless authors and poets. From Hemingway to Frost, echoes of Emerson can be found in the pages of American literature. His philosophies also continue to inform our understanding of democracy, individual rights, and personal freedom. Emerson's belief in the inherent goodness and potential of the individual has become a cornerstone of American ideology. His vision of a society in which every person can flourish, unrestrained by conformity, is as relevant today as it was in the 19th century. And so, we find ourselves still drawn to Emerson's words, still captivated by his wisdom. His ideas challenge us, provoke us, inspire us. They compel us to reflect on our own lives, on our own potential and purpose. Ralph Waldo Emerson, a man of great thought and wisdom, still compels us to reflect on our own lives and the world around us.